Hey, what's up? This is Gwen Logan. It's the week 8 of the interactive presentation. Today we are going to make kinetic sand. It's October 5th, I think. 4th. It's Monday. I've had a long weekend, but today the goal is to make kinetic sand. So here we go. So this is my kinetic sand startup. I actually bought some kinetic sand. I was having trouble finding regular sand, but I bought kinetic sand in the store just to see what it would be like, what the texture was and what it was all about. I actually had never heard of kinetic sand, so this was very interesting to me. What is kinetic sand? Well, it's regular sand coated with a silicone oil. And I had to figure out what is polymerization. It's a chemical reaction in which two or more molecules combine to form larger molecules. And it's like it contains repeating structural units, and they can be quite big and long and connected. So kinetic sand, I did a little more research, sorry. Kinetic sand is moldable. It's soft to touch. It acts like a solid, as you can see, but it also acts like a liquid. It flows like a liquid. So basically, the kinetic sand acts this way because the sand sticks together when there's force applied. And it's because under viscosity, under stress, it becomes a liquid. So you can see it becomes a liquid. But together, and it's all related to the viscosity of this. So no force applied and the viscosity is thin and it acts like a liquid. Force is applied and then we have a solid. This is what sand is, silicon dioxide. This is a covalent structure. And you see the oxygens are sharing with the silicone atom. And this is the polymer. It's a repeating unit and it just keeps going on. It's silicone and oxygen bonded together. I felt like I needed an actual recipe. After watching the video on our website for our homework, I felt like it was too set up for not helping me be successful. So I found an actual recipe, which I'm going to attempt to do. And I have everything here. I found some play sand. I bought it actually at Home Depot. And it's about 2 cups of play sand. There's some cornstarch and a little bit of liquid Dawn dish detergent, 1 cup of water, and I'm going to try to use some food coloring to try and create some color with that. So with that, I'm going to put the camera. I'm going to try to have the camera face us while I tried to make the sand. So here's our sand. And what I'm going to pour into next is the actual cornstarch. Put that down. I'm going to stir it. I'm going to stir it together. Get all the cornstarch in there. So the sand gets a coating of oil to help prevent it from truly sticking together. I might need to get more sand, I'm not sure. It's got a lot of cornstarch for sure. I'm going to use my hands to kind of mix it more. And I think this kinetic sand, after playing with it for a while, it actually does help relieve stress. It seems to be very calming. Okay. This is a very fine play sand that I found, like I said, at Home Depot. Unfortunately, it came in a 50-pound bag, but I gave it to my neighbor who will use it. So I recycled the sand. Now, the next step is to add some water and some dish soap, which I'm going to try to do. And it's going to be 1 tablespoon of dish soap. It's pretty blue. Then I'm going to add I'm going to mix it up. And then I'm going to add 1 cup of water. I'm not sure if it will work, but that was the recipe I could find online. So I'm a very, what are the facts? And I need to know, exactly what goes into something. She was more experimental on her video. I'm not so experimental. But I will follow instructions well. So now I'm going to add the water. And mix it all in. I'm going to add the green food coloring. Just a couple drops. See if that does anything. I like the color green and purple. But I like an emerald green, so. Well, so far, I just have liquid, so I think I'm going to need to add more cornstarch. Seemed like a lot of water, didn't it? I should have added less water. The sand is outside in the pouring rain, so I'm sure it's wet. It's in a container in a box, but I'm sure it's getting wet with the rain. I'm going to just try to add, right now it's just liquid, so you can see the viscosity is not there. I'm going to try to add some more cornstarch to see if it helps. Oh, it's getting thicker. Okay, now I think we're getting somewhere. It's getting harder to form, so this is good. I don't know if I can make it I may have to put a little more of this in here. It's definitely getting thicker, and it feels really good. I'm not going to put my hands in there yet, but I think I need just a little bit more. It's very liquidy. I'm trying to see if I can actually form anything with it, but not yet. I'm just going to wash my hands and see if I can put a little more cornstarch, because it is getting there. It's starting to form, but it's not exactly there yet. So put a little bit of this back in here. And maybe some more dish detergent. And maybe some more food coloring. See if I can get it to form. Oh, now I'm wearing it. Might add some water. More water. Oh yeah, I think we're there now. So I added blue food coloring. It feels really cool in my hands. I'm just mixing up the last of it. But it's almost, it is a little watery, but I probably can almost form what you need. But anyway, as you can see, it is actually really interesting and kind of cool. So anyway, that's it. It's a long enough video for you. I'm sure you don't want to see any more. But it's not quite the same as like this little guy. Ooh. So this is kinetic sand. This is what it's supposed to do, but I think I have to keep working at it. And that's all the time I have right now. And thank you very much.